Have you ever caught yourself thinking, well, this person is good enough? Not great, not extraordinary, just good enough? If you're single, especially after 40, divorced or widowed, you may be making one of the biggest relationship mistakes out there without even knowing it. Because here's the raw truth. Good enough is the biggest threat to the love you actually want. Hey there, I'm Rick Soetebier, dating coach and author of the book Dating Backward. And in this video, I'm going to show you why so many midlife singles keep themselves stuck in dating cycles that lead nowhere, all because they settle for what's comfortable instead of holding out for something great. Let's talk about why good is the enemy of great and how you can shift your mindset to find the kind of relationship that lights up your soul. Let's dive in. Here's what I see all the time. Someone gets back out there after a divorce or a major breakup. They go on a few dates. Maybe they find someone who seems nice enough. There's no major red flags. They have some common interests. It feels safe. So they start convincing themselves, maybe this is just what dating looks like at my age. It's not perfect, but it could be worse. I should probably stop being so picky. Sound familiar? That's the trap of good enough. It's not awful, but it's not fulfilling either. And before you know it, you're spending months or years with someone who doesn't inspire you, challenge you, or grow with you. And you convince yourself that this is just how it is. But it's a lie. You weren't created for average love. You were created for connection, intimacy, joy, and a partnership that makes you feel alive. And here's what no one tells you. When you hold on to what's good enough, you block the path of what's truly great. Why do so many smart, capable singles settle? It's not because they don't want something more. It's because they're afraid. Afraid to be alone. Afraid to start over. Afraid they'll never find better. Afraid they missed their chance. And to be honest, most people don't even recognize how much fear is driving their dating decisions. Instead, they dress it up with logic. No one my age is perfect. Chemistry isn't important anymore. I just want someone who's nice. But here's the thing. Nice is not enough. You deserve someone who doesn't just check a few boxes. You deserve someone who actually feels right. And if that feels impossible, then chances are you're still carrying wounds from your past. Now, let's flip the script. What does a great relationship look like? It's a partnership where you feel fully seen. It's built on trust, emotional safety, and shared values. It's a connection where you can be 100% yourself without walking on eggshells or shrinking your personality. You challenge each other. You grow together. You laugh. You connect. You support each other through the storms. Great isn't perfect, but it's intentional. You don't get to great by accident. You get there by doing the inner work, getting clear on what matters most, and refusing to settle for anything less. And you might be thinking, Rick, that sounds amazing, but where do I find someone like that? Here's the truth. You don't find them by swiping endlessly or showing up as a watered-down version of yourself. You find them by becoming the kind of person who attracts greatness. That means being emotionally available, healing from past baggage, knowing your values and boundaries, and refusing to date just for the sake of not being alone. When you start showing up differently, your entire dating experience shifts. So, what can you do today to shift out of this good enough thinking? Here are 3 action steps you can take right now. Step 1. Get brutally honest with yourself. Ask, am I pursuing the kind of relationship I actually want or just one that's convenient? Look at your past relationships. Look at the people you're currently dating. Do they align with your deepest values or just meet a few surface level needs? Step 2. Raise your standards. Not in a superficial way, but in the ways that matter. Emotional availability, spiritual compatibility, shared life goals, and open, honest communication. Stop tolerating behavior that makes you feel small. Stop settling for partners who don't invest in you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and yes, physically. And step 3, work with a guide. This journey isn't easy, and most people keep repeating the same patterns because they don't know how to break them. That's why I offer free 30-minute discovery calls. We'll talk about what's really holding you back, identify your patterns, and map out a plan to move toward the kind of relationship that actually fulfills you. You don't have to figure this out alone. In fact, most people can't, because when you're inside the problem, it's almost impossible to see the way out. I want you to imagine something for a second. It's 5 years from now. You're in a relationship, one where you feel connected, seen, respected, and deeply loved. You look back and realize the turning point was the moment you stopped tolerating good enough. It was the moment you chose courage over comfort. You didn't wait for fate. You made a decision. You took action, and your life changed. Now imagine the opposite. It's 5 years later. You're still single, still frustrated, still going on the same kinds of dates and the same disappointing results. Or worse, you stayed in a relationship you knew was wrong just because it wasn't terrible. Which future would you rather have? The choice is yours. If any part of this message hit home for you, don't ignore it. You didn't come this far to settle. You didn't go through everything you've been through just to end up in a relationship that leaves you feeling unseen, unloved, and unfulfilled. You deserve a relationship that lights you up, not one that leaves you wondering, is this all there is? Click the link in the description and schedule your free discovery call. Let's talk about how to get you out of the good enough trap and onto the path to something truly great. You were made for more. Let's go get it. And until next time, happy dating.